Okay, gimme the old sound checkaroonie here. Ah, lovely. So, welcome. Little pre-game show here. Let me mute the old tablet. Okay, let's see. We got this going. We got that going. Got Tutta-ting going in the background there. Ah, yes. So, good old box Buntu, just chugging along here. Let's do a little ETS2. Hey, Michael. Welcome. First. Ka-chung. Hey, Craig. It's a beautiful day in the YouTube verse. Hi, neighbor. Can you say pregame show? I knew you could. Come on. Shift, tab. Oh boy. What a good little computer. You're being so good. It is wonderful. Okay, yeah, I've got one of my rare days with the house to myself. That only happen every couple of months now, seems like. Well, we save the big shopping expeditions for every other month now that we have these wonderful worldwide fuel prices. So, hey, Robert. Welcome. All right, we have a quorum. Okay, so just sort of vaguely trying to remember what the heck I'm doing here. So we're going to need to do that in a minute, but before we do that, we should probably switch over yield OBS. Okay, well that quieted him down. Alright, okay, that looks proper. Chunky, let's see, we got this. Yeah, that's reasonable. Can see that. All right. So we're over on Box Buntu because that's where I keep my base map set up. It's a lot handier than trying to, remember to pull in DLC, take out DLC. I just keep separate setups on the different boot partitions. So right now I got MX with all the SCS map DLC, and Box Buntu I've got sitting here with just ye olde base map. So when they went to 144, this dropped down to about 7/8. So that was a big hunk they did in Austria. So I've been working my way east to west. Go west, young man. You too, geezer. And I'm doing my usual flip-flop and fly fun and games to go pick up all the little gray roads. So let's see, where did we leave off? I think I got this bunch pretty good. I just looped around, so let's see, there's this. Well, we'll get that when we start heading back north again. I think I'll tackle Salzburg next, after we finish some of the squiggles around Klagenfurt here. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Ka-chunk. If I've only got 400 some hours to do the job, so hopefully I can get through all of Austria by then. Yeah, so dear old Ubuntu, although it's been getting sort of meh press lately. Swoosh. Nothing like waking up in the middle of the highway. So let's see. Probably want to head off this way. I always forget how loud this is in the headphones. I play with just the computer speakers usually. Well, looks reasonable on the OBS volume meters. So I figure we got a little bit of a pregame show here before EB hops on, which is generally about noonish Eastern time. Tea time across the pond. So, strategy. What are we looking to do here? I want to get over and pick up this bunch of little squiggles. And there's a little more squiggles there that I got to do, and then start heading north. Okie dokies. What a great strategy. Woohoo! Complex and yet tedious. Yeah. It's the Rasta truck, man. Well, you know, you get enough of these dang profiles, you got to do something to distinguish between them. Okay, so I need that guy there so I can take a left when I get off of the highway here. Let's see, this one I run with no damage because it gets tiresome. So this will be slightly reckless. Oh, wow, what time is it? 1 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, cool. Ooh, that's a nifty whatever it is. All kinds of fun things they threw into Austria. Ah, yeah. As I said, I'm seeing more and more. I don't like Ubuntu anymore. Stuff in the YouTube Linux universe. But as long as you mostly ignore it, it seems to be a pretty good base. As I mentioned last time, however many months ago that was, this is Ubuntu 2204 base, where really nice, the Ubuntu installer will let you install Ubuntu Core right from the whatever their graphical installer is. I can't keep track. Oops. Speaking of not keeping track, okay, good, we're still good. Just don't take the next right. So that was kind of handy. It used to be
back in 2018, when I was trying to install Ubuntu Core, you had to go get a server ISO and then stick on Ubuntu Core somewhere in the text installer.
But now they got that nicely built into the graphical installer for Ubuntu. Yeah, it's a good sturdy XFCE. It's that 4.16. Oh, hello, or whatever the latest XFCE is. We'll get some odd behavior, in my opinion, out of Mousepad. He's trying to do that GNOME sort of I don't know what to call it, but he's trying to be themed like GNOME. But you're an XFCE dude, why are you doing that? So there's a little jiggery pokery. If you look at my previous stream, the description, I stuck in the links for what I had to do to get, hey, picking up Grey Road, what I had to do to get Mousepad to pay attention to the XFCE theming. So Wow, I probably shouldn't have started this in the dark. Don't mind me, we're just going to crash into your convenience store there. Anybody got a rest area along here somewhere? Not particularly until we get way the heck out there. Oh well. So we'll either get to daylight by driving, or we'll get to take a sleep when we get to that point. Woe be to any oncoming traffic. Oh, really? That's nice to know. Let's see, how are they going to prevent it? Are they going to prevent it over here? Well, doesn't really look like. See how nice I was? I didn't even crash into that bus. Oh. So yeah, anyway, previous video description, check for the mousepad fix. Never did figure out where the theming for the new GNOME type apps is. You know, it's trying to default to the GNOME theming, but I never figured out where you're supposed to set things to do theming. So, not that I pay much attention to GNOME, except I use a lot of the apps off of there, like, you know, discs and the system monitory kind of a thing. Hi, buddy. They're so friendly. All you have to do is run with your high beams. Let's see, what are we doing? 249. Yeah, we'll probably get to sort of pre-dawn before we get to the rest area. Watch the skies. Oops. Hang on a second. I got something overlaying my chat window. Just so practiced at this lately. Macaulay Culkin as a sponsor for their Ubuntu GNOME. Alone? Yeah. Yeah, it could be. But it's just, it was a very odd little thing you had to do because they hid the, well, heck, while I got this going, let me switch over to the desktop and see if I can refresh my memory. Firefox, that's good. And one of these. Well, that's not right. Oh well. Jeepers. How about this? Can you do that? Yay! Okay, so Vox Buntu abides. You don't have to play that back. Where? There it is. Mousepad had weird window decorations. And that was the article. Yeah, so you had to do this peculiar command. I have no idea what exactly it's doing, but it sets some little weirdness. Okay, the latest version comes with client-side decoration support enabled by default. The client-side decoration feature, it can be turned off. And, of course, there's no way to turn it off in Edit Preferences. However, this guy went and looked at the source. Ta-da! Binary blob file in your home directory, config dconf user. So, that's where I got the magic command to undo that. So then it starts paying attention to XFCE type decorations again, which is basically what I wanted. Surprise, surprise. So anyway, there's that. But digression aside, okay, let's get this in the correct order again. That to the top and that to the top. There we go. Oh, except I gotta do this. Clunk. Back to the truck. So, it was really bizarre. I have no idea. Hello. I have no idea how I found that with dear old Google. Well, this looks good. Let's see. Do we see the wheels yet? No, probably not. Six, 4. Who do we appreciate? No, that isn't it. Boy, we're doing real good. Alright. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yeah, it's just having mousepad look like it was trying to be a GNOME application was just weird. Especially since, I'm running it under OpenBox in this particular setup, and I wanted it to pick up the GTK3 kind of stuff that OpenBox pays attention to. So that really motivated me to track it down. My search foo is not usually that strong, but somehow I found it in that instance. Yeah, hello. Ooh, but hark. What light through yonder hilltop breaks? Okay, let's do one of these. Freeze frame. Well, we're going to pass by it closer. Hot grill. Okay. I believe you. Times it's still only 325 in game. Huh, that's cute. Oh, slow down. Glowing red spatula. Oh, well, time to crash again. Let's get the keyboard lined up and like this and this. Some kind of retaining wall for the roadbed, looks like. What are you people doing driving through National Park or whatever this is at 3 o'clock in the morning? Gradually whittling away at my 1/8 new map here. It's just kind of handy to have a profile that's got the entire base map filled in, so that when they do come out with a new release, you can say, oh, 1/8 of the map is new or whatever. I guess Switzerland is on the block next or something like that for the base map rework. The UK they'll do somewhere around 2057, I believe. Wow, this must be scenic. Whoops, bonk. Why, yes. Yes, it must. Boy, impatient little Swiss, aren't they? Or... No, we're not in Switzerland yet. We're still doing Austria. Thank you very much. Get out of the road. You are blocking it. Can't you tell we are in a hurry here? Oh yeah, GPS loves it. Alright, yep, we're definitely getting some... Yep, 4 o'clock, getting some twilight lighting here. We can kind of make out the misty mountains. In the dusky dusk. What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. Ooh, flags. Ooh, invisible wall. Blinky truck. Gee, mister, why is your truck blinking? Oh, this may be worth doing the viewpoint. All right, sunrise. Okay. Show me your camera trap. I mean, viewpoint. And after that graceful stop. Not bad. Ooh, oh man. Gotta love that lighting model. Sunrise on the opposing mountains. Go. Him say. Großglockner. Okay. Not bad. I like the timing. I about to do that. Ah, with just F9? Well, yeah, I had to patch around that because on my particular Acer hardware here, the keyboard just doesn't know from Control F9 when I'm in game. I don't know why. So, well, after we finish our scenic tour, we'll go back to the desktop and... Dang, this was well timed. It's better to be lucky than to be smart. So anyway, there's a one of the many little configuration text files. This is per profile. It's inside the individual profile. There's a thing that sets controls, and you look for the F9 stuff.
What appropriate narration for such a scenic view. And here we see a mighty cascade, which has nothing whatsoever to do with F9. Beyond, the sun is just rising.
So, all right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the Lone Ranger was polishing silver. Well, though that file could have been defined differently for the Linux and or Windows sides. So, meanwhile, back at the desktop. All right. Let's see. I should bring up a file mangler. Yep, we're running native, so local, share, Euro Truck, profiles, and let's see, this is 100%. So, yep, there's two separate files. So these two could actually be different. So, okay, before I edit in there, or show the edit, the steps here are get into the options. It's just easier. You can do this by hand as well, but it's easier if you go into the keyboard definitions. And down where they got the stuff for, root advisor chat page, I want to unassign F9 from that because I just use the 0 key on the numpad to just roll through each one of these screens, so I don't really need a dedicated key to get into the chat page. So first, you hit, unassign and then click on that to get rid of the F9 here. Having done that, you go into the appropriate controls file in the individual profile. There we go. So that's the one for Windows, and for Linux, open with mousepad. Ooh, speaking of mousepad. So let's look for F9. That's something new in this version of mousepad. The older ones used to just jump right to the first match. Okay. So I get teleport, and I basically there's like that control modifier, open paren, close paren. So I take out all that stuff, the control there we go. Here's a sample of what modifier looks like. You get modifier, something or other, comma, blank. Then you get the actual guts of it. And then there's a close parentheses, which you also have to take out. So you basically find that line and take out the control F9. And I've had to do that on all of my little buggers because, as I say, this particular hardware doesn't know from control F9. It just has no response whatsoever. So just to compare and contrast, let's look at a similar line in the Windows. And go. No, I guess I must have modified it there as well. So I can't really show you the default, but it looks very much like one of these lines with, modifier and etc. stuffed in there. And you just basically delete out those characters until you're just left with keyboard.f9 $0 inside little single quotes, inside the overall double quotes. And then F9 will land you after a teleport. So let's close that. Okay, that's forward, that's forward. Back to the ETS window, and ooh, pretty. Return to the game. Yeah. It would all depend on, how those lines are defined in the respective controls settings files. Wow, this is quite scenic. Oh, I gotta turn around and get out of here, don't I? Alright. Let's go Go to ski fire mode here. Haven't seen him in ages. Alright, so let's see how I can bump into things in the daylight as well as in the dark. Rebalancing my headphones here. Yeah, we're not going to make any hyper speed on this kind of road. Unless I jump the curb. Yeah, I would hesitate too if I saw me coming down the road. Well, they did a nice job. They always do a nice job, but they did a nice job.
When I eat healthy, the candy bar looks at me and snickers.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yours has already had the control taken out or not present in the first place. So that's what I had to do in all my little Linux profiles. Fortunately, they seem to have the smarts enough that when I start a new profile, they copy over from the most recent one's keyboard definitions. So you don't have to go laboriously setting up everything the way that you're used to it. Fascinating. Maybe they quietly reconsidered that decision when everybody who used teleport on a regular basis got annoyed. Yeah. But somebody did. Ooh, here's that little stream. Ooh, isn't it pretty? Oh my word, yes, how true. There it goes. Over here we got a little stream going down the mountainside. I think we'll give him a little friend. No, not the truck. No. Hey, Vince. Yeah. Yeah, didn't unassign it. Yeah, that first step that I showed. I don't know, that might not actually be necessary. It just, I felt better about not having it mean two things. Yeah, pardon the little purple squiggly lines. That's my unhiding and unblocking the invisible walls. Ah. The other day I tripped and managed to knock my TV over. Yep, I do all my own stunts. Never intentionally. So, yeah, I had a rare opportunity here. A little peace and quiet in the house, which doesn't happen that often anymore since we don't have big shopping expeditions with the current fuel situation. So, figure I'd make the effort to get a stream in. Doggone, they did a nice job. Oh, sorry. Well, what do you expect? There's dang tourists and trucks running around the road here. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Whee! All over the scenery. Yeah. Well, somebody mentioned doing your own stunts. And here's our friend the stream again. Oh, and here's an unsuspecting driver. Oh well. Sucks to be you, dude. I think we're finally coming down out of the super scenery. What do we got here? Are they going to prevent me from getting through? How does this all work? Alright. See a little green arrow there. The police person going through. We have little rotating euros. Yeah, let's see what the drive-through does.
Dude, where's my double whopper?
Clunk, crash, boom. Wow, this is impressive. Will this work? Straighten the wheels out. There we go. This is very cinematic, I tell you. I think that's a little narrow for wobbly driving. What do you think? Ah, okay. Ah, there you go. Oh, he was mucking about with teleports, or? That could be. You shall not pass. You shall not escape unscathed, at least. Ooh. Somebody pulling in from a nearby town. Anything good over here? Ah, what the hey. I haven't gone and looked backstage in a while. Zoop! Don't mind me, Mr. Policeman. Yep. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no way to change it. Wow, this kind of parallels the road for a while, looks like. Ooh. Audio effects. Zell something C. Oh, okay. Well, if Zell can see it, so can I. Well, son of a gun. Too bad that's not a legal shortcut. Okay, I guess we shall pivot around and pick up the gray road. No, not that one. That's the one. Oh, another unfortunate tourist. The roads are strewn with it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just can't keep up with the EB 24/7 streaming service. It's like all kinds of hours of the day and night. There he is. Sorry, dude, I was sleeping. Okay, this must be where we left off. Unfortunately, I passed by my best opportunity to turn around again. Yeah, that's not one of them, because they explicitly had the blocker across it. That little purple bar is my substitute for the invisible wall. So they definitely did not want us trespassing there. Okay, one more. Come on. Oh, I had help. Wow, he went right through and under. I'm sure that helped the alignment of the tail end of the trailer. Oh, yeah. Definitely good shape, yeah. Well, we may have to demonstrate F9. No, I don't want that much of a curve. I want kind of a straight line there. Come on, push it around. There we go. Oh well, not quite to the F9 demo yet. Nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah. Trying to remember if I found one in Austria yet. I think I did. Let's go to the map. So it would be somewhere between here and Vienna. And it was, yeah, there we go. One of those foresty guys. So there's one if you want to test it out sort of geometrically halfway between Linz and Graz. Oof. Ah. Hi, Miss Wild. Finally made the connection. Oh, that's where Southern went. So, welcome, welcome. Whoops. Oh, we got little areas to tick off here. Also AI drivers. They should be really ticked off by now. Can we swing this? Sort of. Some with a balloon. Is there anything? Oh yeah, that's a Steinbruch. I better go fill that in as well, since we're doing map coloring. They won't let me out this end. Oh, good. I created chaos. I'm sure you guys will have it cleared up by the time I'm back from the mine. Meet me. Well, at least they don't make you drive half an hour to get to the mine. Ooh, this is a nice layout. Can't remember if I've seen this one before or not.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, hanging in there. How you doing? Yep. Well, I was curious, and I caught a stream. Oh yeah, I know that voice. All right, let's see what we can do to help out here. Just perform my civic duty. Oh. Never mind, they're finally moving. See, I knew you guys would figure it out. Well, let's see, do we reconnect with an already explored? Looks like. Okay, so we're going to have more to do once we start doing all the feeder roads into Innsbruck. But I think what we will do next is head back over this way and start picking up the roads going north from Klagenfurt up to Salzburg. Yes, very good. This ought to confuse them. Alright. Alright, now we get to see F9 in action. Whee! Where are we pointing? There we go. Whoops. Let's see, we have these guys. Oh, yeah. Well, it helps when you pop in some of my usual haunts. It's like, oh, that person types in a familiar manner. Let's see if that's who I think it is. Alright, let's zoom in a bit. Okay. So, more gray roads. Okay, so that looks reasonable. Now we'll go. We're gonna go clean up Salzburg. And erase a couple of intersections as we go. Alright, so here we go. Charge. Yep. Well, it'll be like one of those split screen collaborations. It's the Paddy Duke Show. There's a reference that should predate most of the people in the stream. Okay, this looks like a bit of gray road to take care of. We'll be back. That would be appropriate for driving in Austria. Darn, a missed opportunity. see, there was something, yeah, off to the right here. Let's go pick this up. And I think we... Whoops! Whee! Oh. Nasties. We hates them. Okay. So I'm going to need to pick up that and that guy, so we do a... Let's see. Yeah, we definitely need to do a little more on this side of the road, so let's do that. So let's see, do we do it with a forbidden road or the sanctioned ones? Oh, or we could just climb some logs. That would be fun. You know. Well, let's see what this does. Oh, okay. I can do that. Well, this is going somewhere. When in doubt, ram the guardrail. Yeah, I think we're going to run out of road here. Definitely lower detail. Son of a gun. Not bad for a backdrop village. Oh, the houses are watching us. It's like their eyes follow you. That's what I get for venturing backstage. All right, let's get back on track here. The hills are alive with the sound of crashing, with parts falling off. Have another beer. Off the beaten path and beat up the truck. Yep. Well, you know. What's the good of writing sneaky mods and not using them? Alright, so who do I need to pick up? This little guy. So we will do a little backwards driving here. As in wrong way. Yeah, every once in a while you gotta see what the Forbidden Zone looks like here in dear old SCS land. Like over there. Okay. Just typical shenanigans for filling in gray roads. Alright. Got a little bit of that. Yeah, it looks like we're going to need a return trip from Salzburg to get the southbound lanes of whatever road this is. Exactly. Yeah, let's see, how do we get across there again? Yeah, I don't think the forbidden roads will get me anything quickly. Yeah, on the other hand, he's not letting me turn around until way to heck over there, so as the saying goes, what have I got to lose? Although I could just do a little wrong way on that part. Still, curious. Curious and curiouser. This ought to blow his little mind. So, what does this thing do that they don't want us to drive on? Wild. Well, that's a lot of road to nowhere. Yep. Looks like this is where AIs go to de-res. Something weird going on with the steering here. Okay, that's working. Okay, I don't know. Just felt odd for a minute there. Huh. Is it sinking into the road or something? Feels like, driving in molasses or something. I think the truck is frightened. Will this help? Not particularly. Oh well. Enough. Who am I to prevent these lemmings from jumping off the cliff? So will they let me drive this direction? Yeah, change lane before you dematerialize. Clever lad. Huh. There must be some other variety of invisible something or other that I was grinding on. Yeah, you see that? He's bumping on something here in the backstage.
Yeah, I feel good, Coach. Put me in the game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little twitch. No problem.
There you go. You just have to wait a while to fall through the entire planet. Okay, so let's see. Well, technically I do want Salzburg, so let's see how this works. Yeah, you know, if you weren't in such a darn hurry, you wouldn't have crashed into my truck, so. Alright, I think we're back on track here. Okay. I think we're here. Hello, Philip. Sorry, missed you in the chat here as I was performing unauthorized maneuvers. We may actually get to use the cruise control for a while. Alright, back onto gray roads. Paint. Uh-oh, what's this? It's a gray road. This shall not stand. Boop. Okay. Boy, they're not interested in giving me a place to turn around, are they? Not at all. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Oh well. Aha! Maybe. Let's see. Now that would get me out on the wrong side of the highway. So obviously the correct solution is to drive on the wrong side of the road all the way back. Oh, this should be interesting. There we go. Yep. Oh, no. Miscalculated. Oh, well. We shall see what happens. Oh, this is fine. We got this. Yeah. And we're back. Yeah, that's what happens when you're hunting gray road to the exclusion of everything else. So, hey, we're all filled in on this little squiggly-doo here. What time we got? Ooh. fair warning, EB could be coming on at any moment. Or it could be another 2 hours, who knows. Oh, sure, a cop pulls over an innocent little AI driver while I'm driving like a maniac wrong way, crashing through cars deliberately. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that mod is called Grand Theft Auto 5. Could be. That will be interesting by the time I get to the end of this job, which has been obviously artificially extended. Could be worse. How could it possibly be worse? Could be raining. Let's see, what do we got? Are you my friend? I guess so. Oh, they've paid a higher toll than that, my friend. In innocent AI lives ruined. Oh, yeah. But you gotta... It's fun to wish these things, but you gotta sort of balance it against what's the point of the game? Let's see, we're gonna have all kinds of complexities to deal with eventually here. Why not start now? Go in the fast lane, he said. It'll be great. There won't be some lunatic driving the wrong way head on towards you. Let's see what else we got here. Well, that doesn't do anything. Well, this may be interesting. Well, we'll get over the bridge. Let's see what we get. Ah, perfect. This is a little over dramatic for a 2-inch drop off of the pavement. I mean, really. So what else have we got here? You know, this looks like something. Interesting. Let's see, can we get across? Not directly. What are we looking at here? Oh, okay. Well, as long as we're on here, we might as well finish up down to the toll booth. Ooh, pretty. This is probably not a good idea. Okay. Let's see. have room to turn around? Let's find out. Oh, that would be interesting. Hang on a minute. Let's line this up here. Excuse me, folks. Alright, let's see if this is a gap. Or a clever ruse. I vote clever ruse. Oh. And a gap. As I say, Gray Road shenanigans. Hey, Mr. Swede. Yep, nothing to see here. Yeah, same for me with the weightless one. I took a look inside that sucker, and boy, it is a very laboriously constructed mod. He basically has to recreate every vehicle he wants to make weightless and change, one line in its definition. Yes. Playing silly games here. Collecting gray roads. Showing off the illegal maneuvers that one tends to get into after finally losing patience with doing it the right way. Nice scenery, though. Alright. Ooh, have we clobbered this nest of twisty roads? Almost. We just got to get back over here and... Well, let's see if I just reverse up here and go down. That'll do it. I think. Braking assist. Okay, one like that. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Oh, hello. Ooh, you're helping. Let's see. No, that's not far enough, buddy. You're going to have to reverse quite a ways. Oh, well. Anywhere else to turn around? Not really. Well, maybe when it connects here. Alright, we'll give it a try. Since you guys asked so nicely. Grind it off. Okay. What am I going after? I need the southbound road section there. Okay, yeah, we got enough lawn here, maybe. Alright, so what will that give me? Okay. See this guy again, I think? Yep. All right. Well, close. Hi. How you doing? Have a nice day. All right. Take that, Gray Road. Of course, now they have the question of how to get back on the correct side of the road. Ha! Yeah. Braking assist. Ah, yep, he'll probably start streaming soon, so I think we'll get one last shenanigan in here and then go see what the monster is doing. And he's off. Okay, folks, well, I will finish up here shortly. Let's see, so I need to get to that. Oops. Blocked the view that I needed. Well, this will almost finish up, so I need to go. Let's see, where is... Ah, this is exactly it. Well, as I say, I'll finish one shenanigan, and then we shall depart. Tis very loud, though. What? This is a normal turning maneuver. Now, did we get hung up on the... Yes. Yes, we did. And we had help. Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Yep. Neatly wedged between guardrails. Woo! Enough torque. Enough torque. More action. Oops. Okay. We'll try backing up just a little. See if we can get closer to the opposing guardrail. Yeah, we're definitely trying to pivot through the guardrail. Okay, next trick. Unhitch. Sneaky tricks. I got a million of them. Alright. Yeah, hello. Hello, guardrail, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Yes, excellent. Yes, we can take the diff lock off. Perfect. Let's start this turn a little sooner. There we go, and we are headed north again. So, this should get us back on picking up remaining gray roads, and eventually we'll work our way up into Salzburg, where more of this nonsense will occur. So, I thank you kind folks for stopping in here, and I think it's time to go see what Mr. English Bob has going on. Okay, kids, we'll see you next time. Whoops, no, we don't want to Alt-Tab yet. We need to do the Shift Tab first. Now we Alt-Tab over to something. Okie dokie. See you over at EB